guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a first impression. I just bought the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and I am so excited to be filming this video because the moment I saw this palette online, I was like, I need it. It's so pretty, and I love the Modern Renaissance palette so much. It's one of my all-time favorite palettes, and I hated the subculture so much that I had to see what this was about. The Prism palette, I feel like we don't even talk about that palette. Does anyone even like that palette? But anyway, yeah, I'm so excited. This palette looks like it's right up my alley. I'm really excited to try it out. So I'm going to be creating a look with this today and seeing what I come up with, seeing how it blends, how pigmented the colors are, if they're too pigmented or too powdery, we'll see. But I have high hopes. So before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Also, remember to check out all of my social media. It's always linked down below. I'm mostly on Instagram and Twitter. It's just at Olive Amelia, and let's just get into the video. So before we get into the actual look, I thought I would give you a little bit of information about the palette. So I'm on the Sephora website right now. This palette is called the Soft Glam Eyeshadow Palette, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills, obviously. This palette retails for $55, which is the same standard price as their other palette. As of right now, it has 5-star reviews, so it's looking good. It says it's an everyday to night palette with 14 shades, including essential mattes and glam shimmer finishes. So it contains 14 eyeshadows, and it also has their double-ended brush that they sell in all their palettes. And it also says it is formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. Alright, well, I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, that's it about the palette, so let's open her up. So this is the palette here. I actually really like the color of this. I think it's really pretty. So this is the palette. It's the same as their other palettes, their Prism palette, the Subculture palette, and the Modern Renaissance. It's in like the same packaging format basically. It just has a different color, but it's that same like velvet, which I like the velvet, but they also get really dirty super quick. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. This is the brush it comes with. I don't really like the brushes they come with, to be honest, so I'm just gonna put that over there. But I really like all of the colors. I think they're all very wearable and really pretty. Definitely like right up my alley when it comes to color range, and I just kind of want to get started and just see what I can do with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, can we take a minute for how clean this is right now, because my Modern Renaissance looks like actual garbage on the inside, and I know this one probably won't last very long either. So alright, so I zoomed you in so you can see a little bit better. My eyes are already primed with concealer and set with powder. So I'm first gonna go into this color here, which is called Tempera, and I believe this is in the Modern Renaissance as well, so it's the same color. It picked up a lot on the brush. It looks very pigmented. Oh, and I dropped it on the floor. We're off to a great start here, people. And I'm just putting this all over my lid as a base color. Okay, well, that color is literally the exact same color as my skin tone, so let's move on. First, I'm going to go in with this color here, which is called Orange Soda, and I'm going to put this all in my crease and use it kind of as a transition shade. I'm excited that Anastasia finally has an eyeshadow palette that everyone's kind of excited for again, because everyone was excited for Subculture and then that went south real quick. And then I feel like no one really talked about Prism because the colors were just kind of weird, and it felt like they were just releasing it just because of how bad Subculture was. I don't know. I feel like everyone's like generally excited for their palette again, and this one looks so pretty, so I'm happy for them. That's a really pretty color. It's just like a really light orange. I like it. And there's not a lot of kick up in the pan either, which is nice. It's not like Subculture where it just like poured out powder. And I'm just going back in with that first fluffy brush and just making sure it's completely blended out and looks super smooth. Next, I'm going to go in with this color here, which is called Dusty Rose. And I'm going to pop this in my crease a little bit below that transition color. I really like this shade. It was one of my favorites when I first saw the palette. I was like, ooh, I like that color. By the way, I'm sorry if I seem like low energy today. I'm really tired and it's super hot in my room right now, so it's kind of putting me to sleep. I already worked like a full day at work today, and I'm home filming now and I'm just a little bit sleepy, so. And it's only like 4 p.m, so that's great. 4 p.m. on a Saturday and I'm like, woo, time for bed. Okay, well, I'm happy with that color. I'm just going back in with that first fluffy brush again and making sure it's blended. Next, I'm going to pop a little bit of burnt orange mixed with sienna on the outer corner of my eyelid. It's really pretty so far. Ooh, I like it. Everything's blending really nicely, by the way. It reminds me a lot of Modern Renaissance, like exact same formula. I'm going to go back in with orange soda here and blend out the edges a little bit to get a gradient. I can see this being a definite like go-to everyday palette for a lot of people. There's really great colors in here. I love how simple but pretty this is. I just feel like it looks really nice. So for my lid color, I think I'm gonna have to go in with rose pink because this is the color that is calling my name. There's a lot of really pretty colors in here though that you could use for the lid, but I just want to do the pink one. I just really like it. It's a lot of product came up on my brush, so I'm gonna use it first without spraying it. I'm gonna spray it. I always spray my shadows with the setting spray, so I'm not judging. Just spraying my brush with the Morphe setting spray. There's a lot of fallout going on right here, but I accidentally picked up way too much. I kind of like dented the pan a little bit by accident, so these are very, very soft shadows. Just don't be rough with them. This is looking really pretty so far, but I feel like it just needs to be deepened up or something a little bit. So on a small little outer corner crease brush, I'm going to go in with a bit of Cypress Umber, which is just this dark color here. I believe this was also in Modern Renaissance, so there's a couple of repeats. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with Dusty Rose, that really pretty like mauve-y purple color, one more time through my crease. And one more time through with orange soda as well, just to blend. And I'm going back in with a little bit of Tempera, which was the first shade we used to set the lid with. And I'm just going to pop that under the brow bone to highlight. Okay, so I'm going to quickly line my eyes and add lashes, and then I'll be back to do the lower lash line and finish up the look with a lip. Okay, I'm back. I've added lashes. These are just the Ardell Wispy lashes. I'm first going to go back in with orange soda and put this on the lower lash line. Next, I'm going back in with Dusty Rose, and I'm going to put this a little bit higher up than orange soda on the bottom lash line. And on the very outer corner of my eye, I'm going to mix Sienna with Rustic again and just put it on the outer corner. And with the first setting shade, I'm going to highlight the inner corners. Now I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is just the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express mascara, and I'm going to put this on my bottom lashes. And finally, to finish off this look, I'm just going to line my lips with the Morphe Lip Liner in Backseat Love. And for my lipstick, I'm going in with this Maybelline matte lipstick in Beige Babe. And finally, I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. So my overall final thoughts of this palette is so far I really like it. The formula is just as good as Modern Renaissance. If you're worried about this performing like Subculture or Prism, don't worry. This is just like Modern Renaissance. It feels the exact same. I really like the colors in here. I think they're pretty, but they're like muted and soft for every day. But you could definitely wear this out at nighttime too. It comes with like a black and dark brown. So it's just a bunch of wearable colors. If you're looking for a good everyday eyeshadow palette that you can wear to work and still look professional and not overdo it, I think this is like the perfect palette, and they blend beautifully. I love the look I got with this. I would like to do another look with this one day, so comment down below and let me know if you'd like to see that. But yeah, overall I really like this palette. I think it might be one of my new favorites. I'm gonna keep playing with it and seeing what looks I can create with it, but so far I'm obsessed. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!